got no music on. I'll tell you that in a minute.
Sounds working. Good. Okay, good evening, guys, and welcome to your Yoga Every Hour Wednesday evening Vinyasa flow. I hope you're all well. My name is Emma, or the Strong Yogi. For those of you that haven't met me yet, welcome. And for those of you that are returning, welcome back. Hope you all had a lovely day and are ready for a nice, relaxing but energizing Vinyasa flow. So it's going to be about an hour's long, and we'll have a little bit of relaxation at the end of the flow as well. So just before we begin, I'll just take you through your resting poses. So if at any point during the practice you need to take a break, you can come into one of your resting poses. So this is going to be child's pose or your downward facing dog. So your child's pose, you're going to come into your tabletop position. So your wrists are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. And to take your child's pose, you're just going to sink those hips backwards and rest the forehead to the mat. You can reach those arms nice and long to take that extended child's pose, or you can reach those arms behind you for more of a relaxed variation. And then your downward facing dog, so same thing, we're going to start in our tabletop position, tuck those toes under and raise the hips to the sky. So the hands and the feet stay exactly where they are from the tabletop position, and you're just lifting the hips. So in your down dog, you're going to gaze towards your belly button, really lift those hips to the sky and melt that chest downwards towards the mat. So those are your two resting poses. Obviously, you can take any other pose that you might like if you need to take a rest. And just a note, just to be mindful of how you're feeling, any tension you're holding in your body. If anything feels uncomfortable, just come out of the pose, take a rest, maybe come back into it if you can, or take a different variation. It's your flow, it's your practice, so take it to your own level. I'm not going to play any music, so by all means, if you want to put some music on in the background, then please feel free to do so. Perfect. So let's get started. So we're just going to come to a nice comfortable seat here. So cross those legs. If you want to sit up on a block to help those knees sink downwards, if they're sort of up here, then please do so. So we're going to draw that belly button inwards, lengthen the spine, open the chest, and then just bring those hands together at heart center in prayer position. Push those thumbs into your heart center and bow that chin downwards towards your chest. Close those eyes. So we're just going to take a moment here to bring ourselves to the present moment and just to be still, to be focused, to be present on our mats. So to begin with, we're just going to take our own natural breath pattern, whatever that is today. Just let it be. Just breathe as normal. And just take a moment here just to notice your breath and notice how it feels for you today. And then just take a moment to notice how you feel. Notice any tension you're holding in your body. And just notice any thoughts that come in this moment, but just let them go. And just really bring yourself into the present moment on your mat. So just you on your mat. Nothing else around you matters. And just leave the day thus far behind you. And don't worry about whatever the future has to hold right now. Nice. And from here, we're just going to start to slow that breath down. So take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Feel the chest rise. And exhale, feel that chest fall, releasing any tension, any negativity with each out breath. Inhale through the nose, feel the chest rise. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And this time we're going to inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that breath in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale completely for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And just take a moment here to feel still. Or maybe just to set an intention for your practice, or maybe you want to dedicate your practice to somebody. As you're creating energy through your practice, sending that energy to whoever you've dedicated your practice to. Nice. Just take a moment to think about that. And take one more nice deep inhale here. Exhale, place the palms down to the knees. Inhale, blink the eyes open, lift the gaze, or you can keep those eyes closed. And lengthen that spine. Inhale, we're going to lift the shoulders forwards and up. And exhale, we're going to roll them back and down. Nice. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more in this direction. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And we'll go the other way. So inhale, raising those shoulders back and up. Exhale, forwards and down, engaging that core. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Perfect. On your next inhale, you're going to raise those hands to the sky. Pull all of those fingertips apart. And then as you exhale, cactus those arms, push the shoulders, the elbows backwards, push the chest forwards, and send the gaze upwards. Reach all of those fingers apart. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, reach those hands out long. And then exhale, draw those hands behind you, interlace the fingers, push the palms together. Take a nice deep inhale, lengthen the spine. And then as you exhale, push those arms upwards. Open the chest. Stay grounded through those sit bones. Inhale here. Exhale, maybe push those hands a little bit higher, feeling that stretch in your chest, in your shoulders. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release those arms. Roll the shoulders backwards. And roll the shoulders forwards. Take a nice deep inhale here. Exhale, bow the chin downwards towards the chest. Nice. Inhale, look up and over that right shoulder. Exhale, chin comes to chest. Inhale, look to the left. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale to the right. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale to the left. Exhale, chin to chest. This time we're going to take a full head roll. So inhale to the right. Send that head backwards. Exhale, dropping the left ear to the left shoulder. And bringing the chin to the chest. One more in that direction. Inhale to the right. Dropping that head backwards, keeping that spine long, the core engaged. Left ear to left shoulder. Chin comes to chest. And we'll reverse that head roll. So inhale to the left. Roll that head backwards. Exhale, right ear comes to right shoulder. Chin comes to the chest. And one more time. Inhale to the left. Send that head backwards. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Chin comes to chest. And just hold here, keeping that spine long. Push those shoulders backwards. Pull that belly button inwards. And just feel that stretch in the back of your neck. And if you want to increase that stretch, just bring the palms of your hands, interlace the fingers onto the back of your head. And let those elbows drop downwards. So not adding, not pulling down with your hands, just the weight of your arms, the weight of your shoulders is enough. Hold here, inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, release those hands to the knees, bring the gaze upwards. Nice, inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Bring the palms together, gaze upwards. And then as you exhale, sink over to your right hand side. So push those arms backwards, arms are beside the ears. And keep that left sit bone grounded, feeling that stretch in the left side of your body. And keeping that chest nice and open, nice and straight. Imagining you're in between two panes of glass here. Take a nice deep inhale. And a nice complete exhale. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky, look up. Exhale, sink over to the left. Feeling that stretch in the right side of your body. Push those arms backwards beside your ears. Chest stays nice and open. We don't want to fold forwards. And breathe here. Right sit bone stays grounded. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Interlace those fingers, push the palms upwards. Exhale, draw those hands down in front of you, round the spine, chin comes to chest. We'll take that as a little flow. So inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, bring them down in front of you, round the spine, chin comes to chest. Nice. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Perfect. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Hold here for 5. Really push those hands away. 4. Draw that belly button inwards. 3, 2, 1. Release those palms to the knees. And we're going to roll those shoulders backwards. And roll the shoulders forwards. And then from here, we're just going to take some seated cat-cows. So we're going to inhale, gaze upwards, arch the spine. Exhale, chin comes to chest, round the spine. So you can push those hands into the knees. Draw that belly button inwards. Nice. Inhale, look up, arch the spine. Exhale, chin comes to chest, round that spine. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin comes to chest. And we'll just do 2 more. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, look up, arch the spine. Exhale, chin to chest, round that spine. Perfect. Just come back to a neutral spine here. And we're going to take those legs out nice and long. And we're going to point those toes towards the sky. Nice. So from here to begin with, just place those palms down onto your mat. Point those toes upwards. Engage the core. And bow that chin down towards your chest. And we'll hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Look up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Fold forward. Gaze towards those toes. And just take this to wherever you can reach to. So maybe you want to bend those knees, but try and keep that spine as long as you can. So maybe try and take hold of your big toes with your 2-piece fingers and just draw your torso down. So gazing towards those toes, chest comes down first, then chin, then forehead. Nice, inhale here. And as you exhale, sinking into the pose a little bit further. Feeling that stretch in the back of your legs where your toes are pointed towards the sky. And feeling that lengthening in your spine. Nice, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, release that pose. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky. You can take it back to the same position, or if it's in your practice, or if you want to try to, as you exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forwards. You're going to try and bring the palms of your hands to the soles of your feet. Bend those knees if you want to, if you need to, and gaze towards those toes. So elbows draw out to the side if you're pulling yourself forwards. And just pull those feet backwards, feeling that stretch in the back of your legs. Nice, inhale here. And exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, releasing any tension. Inhale one more time. Exhale, let's release that pose. Nice, let's bring the sole of the right foot to the mat. Hug that knee nice and close to your chest. Point those left toes to the sky. And we're going to bring our right hand behind us. Inhale, lift the left hand to the sky, gaze upwards, creating space, engage the core. And then as you exhale, twist to the right hand side. So either hugging that right knee or placing the left arm to the outside of the right leg. And pushing into that leg with the arm, gazing over your right shoulder, lengthening the spine, drawing that belly button inwards, crown of the head is lifted, feeling that nice twist. Take a nice deep inhale, and then as you exhale, maybe you can take the twist a little bit further. Nice, inhale here. Exhale, release the pose. Take the right leg out long. Draw the left leg in. Point those right toes to the sky. Hug the left knee into your chest. Lengthen that spine. Left hand comes behind us. Inhale, raise the right fingertips to the sky. Look up. Create space. And then as you exhale, twisting to your left, hug that left knee in. Or you can place the right arm to the outside of the left leg. Gaze over that left shoulder, draw that belly button inwards, open that chest, push into the twist. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, maybe you twist a little bit deeper. Nice, inhale one more time. And exhale, release that pose. Take the left leg out long. Draw the right knee inwards. Drop that knee out to the side. Bring the sole of the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Point those left toes to the sky. Hips and chest is square to the front of the mat. Nice. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Look up. And exhale, hinging from the hips, fold forwards. Gaze towards those toes. So try and keep those arms beside the ears for as long as you can. And gaze towards those left toes. Nice. Hold here for 5. Sinking into the pose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Lift that chest back up. And from here, just take hold of your right big toe with your 2-piece fingers, so your middle finger and your index finger. Those left toes are still pointed towards the sky. Take a nice deep inhale, and then as you exhale, you're going to lift that right leg up. So lengthen it away from you. So you can keep that knee bent if you like, but just engage that core, keep those hips square to the front of the mat, keep that spine long. Nice, inhale here, and then as you exhale, bend that knee, and you're going to take the foot to the outside of your right sit bone. Perfect. So try and keep those thighs parallel and keep the left toes pointed towards the sky. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. And exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forwards, gazing towards those left toes one more time. And holding wherever you can reach. If you have a strap or something equivalent to sort of help lengthen your arms, then please do use one. And we're just going to hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's release that pose. Nice. Just bring that right leg back out long. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. So let's bring that left foot in. Drop that knee out to the side. Bring the sole of the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Point those right toes upwards. Hips and chest are square to the front of the mat. Inhale, reach those hands to the sky. Exhale, trying to keep those arms beside the ears for as long as possible, hinging at the hips, fold forwards. Gaze towards the right toes. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale, sinking into that space that you've created. As we hold and breathe and sink into the pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself back up. Nice. Take hold of your left big toe with your 2 peace fingers. Lengthen that spine. Point those right toes to the sky. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Lengthen that leg to the sky. Hold here, lengthening the spine. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. As you exhale, put a bend into that knee and take that foot to the outside of your left sit bone. Nice. Bring those thighs parallel. Those right toes are still pointing towards the sky. Inhale, reach the hands to the sky. And exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forwards. Gaze towards those right toes. Feel that stretch in the back of your leg. And with every out breath, just melting a little bit further into the pose. And we'll hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. And then from here, we're just going to take the right leg to join the left. So we're just going to take that foot back to come to the outside of our right sit bone. Nice. And from here, just place your hands behind you, fingertips facing towards you. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale, open the chest, gaze upwards. And you can either just stay here, or if it's in your practice, you can come down onto the forearms. Or maybe you want to come down all the way onto your back, keeping those legs, those knees on the floor, and keeping those hips on the floor as well. So if your form has suffered, just come back up to the level before. Just hold here, inhale. Feeling that stretch in your quads. Exhale. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Wherever you are on your next inhale, just gently push yourself back up. And then from here, bring your hands in front of you. Maybe bring those legs, those knees a little bit wider, and you're just going to walk those hands forward, so feeling that stretch in your hips. Just bringing it down as far as you can. Maybe you are on the palms of your hands, maybe you come down onto your forearms, keeping those sit bones grounded, feeling that stretch in your hips. Nice. Hold here, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, sinking into the pose, letting any tension in those hips melt away. Holding and breathing. This pose can be quite challenging if you have quite tight hips. Nice. Take one more nice deep inhale. And then as you exhale, lift those hips, walk those knees inwards. And we're just coming into our tabletop position here. So the wrists are under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips. Perfect. From here, we're going to inhale, tuck those toes under, lift the knees, raise the hips to the sky, coming into our first downward facing dog of the practice. So in your downward facing dog, you can just walk through, pedal those feet, pedal those knees. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Move those hips from side to side. Whatever feels good for you, just bring some nice movement into your body. Perfect. And take a nice deep inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, and just tiptoe those feet up to the top of your mat to meet those hands. Exhale into your standing forward fold here. Bend those knees if you need to. And inhale, we're going to raise those hands to the sky. Bring the palms together, gaze upwards. And those hands come together at heart center. So we're just going to run through a few rounds of sun salutations. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky, look up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards the mat. Inhale, come into your halfway lift, look up, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, you can either step the right foot, step the left foot, or if it's in your practice, jump back to high plank. Bend those elbows, slowly lower yourself down, chaturanga, or you can take your knees, chest, chin. Inhale, come into your upward facing dog, so on the palms of the hands, the front of the feet, hips are lifted, shoulders are away from the ears, gaze upwards. Exhale, tuck the toes, raise the hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, jump if it's in your practice, or step the right foot, step the left foot back, and exhale into your standing forward fold. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky, palms come together, gaze upwards. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards that mat. Inhale, come into your halfway lift, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, jump back or step the left, step the right foot back, high plank. Bend those elbows, lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, raise the hips to the sky, down dog. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, jump or step the left, step the right foot back to the front of the mat. Exhale in that standing forward fold. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky, look up, bring the palms together. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards that mat. Inhale, come into your halfway lift, look up, lengthen the spine. And your choice as you exhale, step or jump back, high plank, bend those elbows, lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog, gaze upwards. Exhale, downward facing dog, raise those hips to the sky. Gaze towards the navel. Nice. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, and jump or step back to the top of your mat. Exhale in that standing forward fold. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky, palms come together, gaze upwards. Exhale, draw those hands together at heart center. Nice. From here, inhale, raise the hands to the sky, put a bend into those knees, come into your chair pose. Arms are beside the ears, tuck the tailbone, lengthen the spine, sink downwards into the pose. We'll hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forwards. Inhale, take that halfway lift, lengthen the spine, gaze forwards. Exhale, your choice, step or jump back, high plank, lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog, gaze upwards, hips lifted. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise that right leg to the sky, put a bend into that knee, open the hips to the right hand side, send the right heel over to the left. Gaze through your right armpit and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale, raise that leg to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot forward in between the hands at the top of the mat. Ground through that back foot so that foot comes to a 45-degree angle. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Warrior 1. So hips are square to the front of the mat. That right knee is bent 90 degrees. Arms are beside the ears. We'll hold for 5. Strong in your warrior. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, place those palms to the mat. Step the right foot back to meet the left high plank and take your flow. Bend those elbows. Make sure you keep them beside your chest. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, reach that left leg to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hips to the left. Send the heel over to the right. Gaze through your left armpit. And we'll hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, raise that leg to the sky. Exhale, step that foot forward to the front of the mat. Ground through your right foot. Take the toes to a 45-degree angle. Raise those hands to the sky, coming into your warrior 1. So hips are square to the front of the mat. The left heel is in line with the arch of the right foot. And that left knee is bent 90 degrees. That knee is over the ankle. Arms beside the ears. And we'll hold nice and strong in our warrior pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, place those palms to the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right high plank. And we'll take our flow. Bend those elbows, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, flip onto the front of the feet. Take your upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Hold in your downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, jump or step back to the top of your mat. Exhale into your standing forward fold. Bring those big toes slightly together, heels apart. Take a nice deep inhale. Bend the knees, raise the hands to the sky, coming back into that chair pose. Maybe you sink a little bit deeper this time. Tuck the tailbone, lengthen the spine. 5. Push those arms backwards. 4. Engage the core. 3, 2, 1. As you exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forwards. Inhale, come into that halfway lift, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step or jump back, high plank, bend those elbows, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, raise that right leg to the sky. As you exhale, come onto the ball of the left foot, bring the right knee to the nose. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, knee to nose, around that spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Nice. Inhale, lift one more time. Exhale, step that foot through to the front of the mat. Ground through the back foot. So take the left toes to a 45-degree angle. Make sure that that left heel is in line with, the right heel is in line with the left arch of the foot. Raise those hands to the sky. Let's come into our warrior 1. So that front knee is bent 90 degrees. Inhale, reach those hands to the sky. And exhale, let's cactus those arms. So bend those elbows. Push the chest forwards. Push the shoulders. Push the elbows backwards. Hold here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, bring those hands behind you, interlace the fingers, push the palms together. Make sure that that front knee is still bent 90 degrees, the knees over the ankle. Take a nice deep inhale, lengthen your spine, open your chest. As you exhale, push those hands away and hinge at the hips, fold forwards. So the crown of the head faces downwards towards the mat, and push those hands towards the front of your mat over your head. Nice. Your torso can come on the inside of your right thigh in your humble warrior. And we'll hold here, sinking into the pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release the hands down to the mat. Step the right foot back to meet the left, high plank. Bend those elbows, lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, reach that left leg to the sky. Exhale, come onto the ball of the right foot around the knee to the nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Nice. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step that left foot forward to the front of the mat. Ground through the right foot, toes come to a 45-degree angle. Raise those hands to the sky, warrior 1. Making sure that that left knee is in line with the left ankle. Hips are square to the front of the mat. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, bend those elbows, cactus arms. Push that chest forwards. Push the shoulders backwards, open through the fingertips. Let that energy in through the palms of your hands. Nice. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky, creating space. And exhale, bring those hands behind you, interlace the fingers, push the palms together. Take a nice deep inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, hinge at the hips. Bring the crown of the head to the mat. Push those hands, those arms towards the front of the mat so your chest, your torso can come to the inside of your left thigh. Crown of the head faces downwards, gaze is towards the back of the mat. And we'll hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release the hands back down to the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Bend those elbows, lower yourself down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here. Feel through the pose. Take a nice deep inhale. And a nice complete exhale, melting that chest downwards towards the mat, lifting those hips to the sky. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, gaze forwards, bend those knees, jump or step back to the top of your mat. Exhale, take your forward fold. Inhale, put a bend into those knees, raise the hands to the sky, chair pose, tuck the tailbone, lengthen the spine. Maybe you sink a bit deeper this time. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bring those palms together at heart center. Feel that energy. Holding here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky, look up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards your mat. Inhale, come into a halfway lift, look up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, your choice, step or jump back, high plank. Bend those elbows, lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Take a nice deep inhale here. And then as you exhale, roll through into your plank. Nice. Inhale, lift the hips to the sky. Exhale, rolling forward, coming onto those tiptoes, coming down into your plank. Keep the hips lifted. Nice. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, come into your plank. And one more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, plank and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale. Inhale, raise that right leg to the sky. Exhale, place that foot forward to the front of the mat, staying on the ball of your left foot. Raise the hands to the sky, coming into your high lunge. Nice. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, as you exhale, take those arms out beside you. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale, twist your right. So taking those right fingertips towards the back of the mat, the left fingertips towards the front, and being sure to make sure that that right knee is over the right ankle. Hold here. Gaze towards those right fingertips if you can, towards the back of your mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, cartwheel those arms back towards the sky. Exhale, straighten through that front leg. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward over that leg. So maybe you need to hold onto your hips here if you can't quite reach the floor. Or maybe you have an option to use some blocks, use props here if you can't reach the floor. Or maybe you want to hold on to something that's around you, a table, a chair. Gaze towards those right toes and feel that stretch down the back of your right leg. Nice. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, put a bend into that knee. Step that left foot forward to meet the right. Exhale into your standing forward fold. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. From here, we're going to come into our tree pose. So bring the right foot either to the left ankle, to the left shin, or all the way up to the left thigh. And just hold wherever you are. So choose one point to focus on. Push that knee out to the side. Take a nice deep inhale. And a nice complete exhale. From here, inhale, you can either stay where you are and exhale, or on your next inhale, raise those hands to the sky. So really engage that core. And then if you want to challenge your balance even more, you can close one eye. Close the other eye. And close both eyes. And no worries if you fall out of your tree, just come back into it. Feeling strong and grounded through that left leg. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, draw those hands back to heart center. Release the right leg from the left. Shake those legs out if you need to. And we're going to come onto the left hand side. So bringing the left foot to the right ankle, to the right shin, the right calf, or all the way up to the thigh. So probably try and do the same as what you did on the other side to keep it nice and balanced. And just hold here nice and strong in your tree, pushing that knee backwards, opening those hips. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, choosing your drishti point, your focus point, something that's not moving. Inhale. Exhale. If you like, on your next inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Challenge your balance, push those shoulders backwards. Engage that core. Nice. And then if you want to challenge yourself even more, your balance, close one eye. Close the other eye. Maybe close both eyes. Nice. Strong in that right leg. Inhale. And exhale, hands come together, release the pose. Shake out those legs if that feels good. Nice. From here, we're going to inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards the mat. Inhale, come into that halfway lift, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, your choice, step or jump back, high plank, bend those elbows, lower yourself down, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhale here. Exhale, roll through that spine, come into your high plank. Inhale, raise those hips to the sky, down dog. Exhale, high plank. Nice. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And this time we're going to inhale, lift, downward facing dog. Exhale, come into your high plank and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift those hips to the sky. Inhale, raise that left leg to the sky. Exhale, step that foot forward to the front of the mat, staying on the ball of your right foot. Raise those hands to the sky, high lunge. Nice, that left knee is over the left ankle. Take a nice deep inhale here. Engage that core nice and strong through the legs. And exhale. Inhale, exhale, drawing those arms out beside you. Inhale here, exhale, twist to the left. Bringing those left fingertips behind you. Sending those right fingertips in front of you. Making sure that that left knee is still over the left ankle. You haven't straightened the leg. Pushing into the back foot, strong through the right leg. And maybe sending the gaze towards the left fingertips. Holding here in the twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, cartwheel those arms to the sky. Exhale, straighten that left leg. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, gaze towards those left toes. If you need to, holding onto your hips, holding onto something that's around you, or if you have blocks or props, you can bring the floor to you. Keeping that spine nice and straight, gazing towards those left toes, and feeling that stretch in the back of your leg. Perfect. Take a nice deep inhale here. And a nice complete exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend that knee. Exhale, step the right foot forward to meet the left. And sink into that standing forward fold. Nice. Inhale, raise the hands to the sky. Bring those palms together, gaze upwards. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. Perfect. From here, we're going to go into another balancing pose. We're going to take our warrior 3. So take a nice deep inhale, shift the weight over onto your left foot, put a little bend into that right knee. And then as you exhale, you're going to kick your right leg backwards and you're going to hinge at the hips, fold forwards. So you want one straight line from the crown of your head to your right toes. And you can either stay here with your hands together at heart center, or you can reach those arms out in front of you, challenge yourself. One straight arms from your fingers to your toes, one straight line from your fingers to your toes. And hold nice and strong in that left leg. That knee can be a little bit bent. And just challenge yourself, feel grounded. We'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release the pose. Bring the right leg back to meet the left. Bring the hands together at heart center. Shake through those legs. Nice. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky. Gaze upwards, palms come together. Exhale, hands come together at heart center. Shift that weight over to your right foot this time. Put a little bend in that left knee. Come onto your tiptoes. Get yourself ready. Take a nice deep inhale. And then as you exhale, kicking that left leg backwards, hinging at the hips, folding forwards. So again, choose one point to focus on, something that's not moving. And you should be in one straight line from the crown of your head to your left toes. And then if you want to increase the challenge, take a nice deep inhale, reach those arms out in front of you. So try and keep those arms beside the ears. Reach those fingertips out nice and long. One straight line from the fingers to the toes. And we'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, bring the left leg to meet the right. Bring the palms together. Shake out those legs. Perfect. Inhale, raise those hands to the sky. We're going to come all the way up onto our tiptoes. And then as you exhale, bend those knees, slowly lower yourselves down. For 8, 7, keep that spine nice and long. 6, arms beside the ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just bring those sit bones down to the heels. Place those palms to the mat and just walk those feet out as wide as the mat. As we come into our yogi squat here. So palms come together at heart center. Push those elbows into your knees. Open that chest, lengthen the spine, crown of the head's drawn upwards. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, really push into those hips. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Maybe you want to rock a little bit from side to side. Just bringing some nice movement into those hips there. Perfect. And just inhale one more time. Exhale, sink down into your seated position. Take those legs out nice and long. Point those toes to the sky. We're going to revisit our forward fold. So inhale, reach the hands to the sky, gaze upwards, keeping those arms beside your ears. As you exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forwards. So taking this to as far as you can with those arms still beside your ears. And when you get to wherever you can, take a nice deep inhale, keep the torso where it is. Exhale, release the arms, bending those knees if you need to. And just taking those hands to wherever you like, the toes, the shins, to the side of the mat. Pointing those toes to the sky and gazing towards those toes. Nice. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Releasing tension with each out breath. Take one more nice deep inhale and exhale. Come back to center. Nice. Just bring the soles of the feet to the mat here. We're going to inhale, reach forwards. And then as you exhale, slowly roll yourself down onto your mat. One vertebrae at a time. Slowly, slowly. Bring yourself down to a nice lying down position. And then just walk those feet up towards your sit bones, so as close as you can get them. And then I just want you to cross that right leg over the left. Shift those hips over to the right hand side. And drop those knees over to the left. Perfect. Take the arms and the gaze over towards the right side. And just feel that nice twist in your spine as you sink downwards into your mat. And just hold it. Just take a moment to really appreciate this pose. All of its benefits, all of the wonderful things your practice is doing for you. Nice inhale. And maybe as you exhale, those knees drop a little bit closer to the mat. Feel that stretch just a little bit more. As you allow yourself, you give yourself permission to really sink into the pose, to let go of any tension that you're holding on to. Just inhale here one more time. And exhale, bring those knees back to center. Release the right leg from the left, shift those hips back to the middle. And then we're going to cross the left leg over the right, shift the hips over to the left, and sink those knees over to the right hand side. And take the arms and the gaze over towards the left. And again, just surrendering to your mat, surrendering to this pose, trying not to hold on to any tension, and just allowing yourself to really melt into this pose. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale, sinking a little bit further. Perfect. Really feeling that twist in your spine. Let's take one more nice deep inhale. Exhale, bring those knees back to center. Release the left leg from the right. Shift those hips back to the center of the mat. Take those legs out nice and long and take those arms above your head. So what I want you to do here is really reach those fingertips away, reach them upwards or away from you. And reach those toes away from you. So imagine you're being pulled by your toes and you're being pulled by your fingers. Everything's being pulled apart. I want you to take a nice deep inhale, and then we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, open your mouth, 1, with a nice big exhale, drop those arms to the mat, let those feet drop out to the side. Bring those arms to your side, let those palms face upwards so the back of the hands sink into the mat. Close those eyes as you come to rest in your Shavasana. The final resting pose, some may say the most challenging pose in yoga. Our minds are so busy, and Shavasana requires us to switch off. You can let your thoughts come, but let's just immediately let them go. As you sink, you melt into your mat. And you can feel that energy that you've just created rushing around your body, from your fingers to your toes. And just feel all the good that it's doing for you. All that lovely energy that you have created during your practice today. Just be still. And just allow your body to relax, to rest, to restore, to recover and to change as it needs to. And no effort, no force, no worry. And you can either stay in your Shavasana for a little bit longer. I encourage you to do so. Or if you want to end your practice with me here today, then let's just slowly start to bring some movement back into our bodies. Let's wriggle those fingers, wriggle those toes, gently rock that head from side to side, and draw those knees inwards towards your chest. Hug those knees. Nice. And from here, just gently roll yourself over onto your right hand side. Rest your head in your hand just for a moment. And then from here, with your eyes still closed, just gently push yourself back up into your comfortable seated position. Cross those legs if that's good for you. Bring those hands together at heart center, your Namaste Mudra prayer position. Push those thumbs into your sternum, into your heart center. Bow that chin down towards your chest. And just bring your focus back to your breath here, but don't try and change it. And just notice how you feel now, how your breath feels. But with no comparison or judgment to the beginning of the practice. Just let yourself be as you are. And then if you dedicated your practice to somebody, just think of that person. And just feel that lovely energy in between the palms of your hands. And just send it their way. You think about your own intention. And just give yourself a moment to express gratitude towards yourself. And invite you here just to maybe say out loud or in your head a positive affirmation, one great thing about you. You are enough. Anything you like. Remind yourself just how wonderful you truly are. And from here, just take one more nice deep inhale. Bring those thumbs up to the third eye in between your eyebrows. And as you exhale, draw those hands back down to heart center. Gently blink the eyes open. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. I hope you're all okay. And let me know if you have any questions or feedback. And I'll see you all again very soon. Enjoy the rest of your evening or day whenever you're watching this.